How far could you push your limits when faced with the raw, unyielding force of wilderness? Today, we'll be exploring the depths of human endurance, resilience, and ingenuity in the face of life's most challenging adversities. We'll delve into captivating tales of survival, tales of ordinary individuals who found extraordinary strength when trapped in the wilderness. From the desert's scorching heat to the Arctic's icy tundra, these stories exemplify the indomitable spirit of humanity. Prepare to be amazed as we dive into our countdown of the top 10 unbelievable survival stories from the wilderness. At number 10, we have the story of a man who survived the harsh deserts of Arizona for 6 days with no water or food. Imagine the scorching sun overhead, the dry wind carrying dust and grit, and the relentless expanse of sand and rock stretching as far as the eye can see. This was the reality for one man, stranded in the Arizona desert with nothing but his sheer will to survive. His story is a testament to human resilience, a tale of survival in its rawest form. He had no food, no water, yet he refused to give in. He used his wits to feed on insects and plants, drawing on every survival tactic he knew. He sheltered from the heat during the day and traveled by night, conserving his energy. In a battle against nature, he proved that human spirit is unbreakable, that survival is a matter of will and wit. Against all odds, he lived to tell his tale of desert survival. Number 9 takes us to the icy wilderness of Alaska, where a woman survived alone for a week in extreme cold conditions. This woman, an experienced adventurer, found herself stranded when a snowstorm hit unexpectedly. Her equipment was limited and she had only a few provisions, but she refused to let despair take hold. Resourcefulness became her lifeline. She built a makeshift shelter using snow and ice, insulated with branches and leaves. She rationed her food, making sure to consume enough to keep her energy levels up, but not so much that she'd run out. During the day, she braved the cold to gather firewood, melting snow for drinking water. At night, she huddled in her shelter, wrapped in all her clothing layers, fighting to keep hypothermia at bay. She held on, not just surviving, but fighting with every breath. Her story is a testament to human resilience in the face of nature's unforgiving cold. At number 8, we journey into the dense Amazon rainforest, where a young boy survived for 3 weeks on his own. Picture this, a 12-year-old boy lost and alone in the vast green expanse of the Amazon. The forest is thick with vegetation, the air heavy with humidity, and danger lurks at every turn. But it was his quick thinking and resourcefulness that kept him alive. He knew he needed water to survive, so he used large leaves to collect rainwater and found fruits for sustenance. He made a makeshift shelter from branches and leaves to protect himself from the elements and the nocturnal creatures of the jungle. The boy's survival instincts kicked in, and he used his knowledge of the jungle, gleaned from years of living on its fringes, to his advantage. His survival story is more than a tale of endurance. It's a story about the power of human adaptability, the strength of will, and the incredible resourcefulness that we all carry within us. His survival story is a true testament to human adaptability and resourcefulness. Number 7 introduces us to a sailor who survived for 76 days adrift on the Atlantic Ocean. Imagine the courage it took for this mariner, alone and far from land, to face the enormity of the ocean each day. The sea, with its vast expanse of blue, became both his prison and his life source. His survival story is one of resourcefulness and mental fortitude. Forced to quickly adapt, he learned to catch fish and collect rainwater, turning the elements of his confinement into tools for survival. He had to repair his damaged raft, navigate using the stars, and cope with the psychological torment of isolation. Every day was a battle, a testament to human resilience and the will to live. The ocean tested him, but he met its challenge with unyielding determination. His tale of survival is no less than a testament to the indomitable human spirit. His incredible journey serves as a reminder of human tenacity when faced with the vast open sea. At number 6, we have a mountaineer who survived 8 days in the Himalayas with minimal supplies. His name is lost to the annals of time, but his story continues to inspire. This anonymous hero set out to conquer the world's highest peaks, armed with nothing but a backpack and his indomitable spirit. He was soon trapped by an unexpected snowstorm, his path obliterated under a blanket of white. With only a handful of rations and a rapidly dwindling supply of water, he was forced to hunker down and wait out the storm. The bitter cold was relentless, but so was our mountaineer. Days turned into nights, and nights into days. His food ran out, but he didn't give up. He rationed his water, conserved his energy, and held on to hope. Against all odds, he was found on the 8th day, weak but alive. His survival is a testament to the incredible strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Number 5 brings us the story of a hiker who survived 9 days in the wilderness of California. Venturing into the rugged terrain of the Sierra Nevada, she soon found herself lost and alone. As the sun set on the first day, she realized the gravity of her situation. But despair wouldn't save her, only determination and resourcefulness could. She rationed her meager supplies, stretching a day's worth of food and water to last 9 grueling days. She fashioned a makeshift shelter from whatever materials she could find, using her knowledge of the wilderness to protect herself from the elements. By day, she navigated treacherous landscapes, constantly seeking a way back to civilization. By night, she huddled in her shelter, fighting off the bone-chilling cold. Her story is a testament to human strength and ingenuity. Even when faced with the most desperate circumstances, she refused to give in. She chose to fight, to adapt, and to survive. Her tale of survival redefines the limits of human resilience. At number 4, we have an Australian diver who survived 14 hours in shark-infested waters. Picture this. You're exploring the depths of the ocean, surrounded by the vibrant colors of coral reefs and the mesmerizing dance of aquatic life. Suddenly, you lose sight of your boat. The surface, once a comforting reminder of the world above, now seems miles away. This became a chilling reality for our Australian diver. Stranded in the open water, he knew he was in a race against time and the stakes were high. Sharks were circling, drawn by his splashes. But our diver didn't lose his composure. He understood that panic was his biggest enemy. Using his quick thinking, he improvised a flotation device out of his wetsuit, conserving energy while he waited for rescue. Against all odds, after a grueling 14 hours, he was finally spotted by a passing boat and rescued. His story is a stark reminder of human bravery in the face of nature's deadliest creatures. Number 3 is the story of a man who survived 7 weeks in the wild expanse of Canada. This is a tale of sheer grit and determination, a testament to the power of the human spirit. Our intrepid survivor found himself stranded in the Canadian wilderness with only the clothes on his back and a basic survival kit. In the face of adversity, he demonstrated remarkable resourcefulness. He had to rely on his instincts and survival skills, trapping small game for sustenance and collecting rainwater for hydration. He built a makeshift shelter from branches and leaves, a shield against the relentless elements. But perhaps the most impressive feat was his mental fortitude, the isolation, the silence, the uncertainty. It was a trial by fire for the mind, yet he did not waver. He stayed strong, kept his spirits high, and held on to hope. His survival paints a picture of human resilience and adaptability. It's a story that reminds us of the strength that lies within us all. Number 2 introduces us to a woman who survived 2 months in the Arctic wilderness. In the harshest of climates, where the sun barely rises and temperatures plummet to unimaginable lows, she found herself stranded. Alone, surrounded by nothing but the blinding white of snow and ice, she faced a daunting challenge. But she did not succumb. She harnessed her inner strength and survival instincts to survive. She crafted a makeshift shelter from snow and ice, melting snow for water and hunting for scarce food. She navigated the icy terrain, using the stars as her guide, and kept her spirits high by singing songs to the silent, frozen landscape. Her days were filled with the relentless pursuit of survival, her nights with the cold, biting wind and the eerie silence of the Arctic. It was a test of endurance, courage, and the unyielding human spirit. Her survival is an awe-inspiring tale of human strength and perseverance. And finally, at number 1, we have a man who survived an astonishing 227 days at sea. This isn't a tale of chance luck or a fleeting encounter with danger. It's a tale of a man's unyielding tenacity and his refusal to succumb to despair. Imagine the ocean's vast expanse surrounding you without any land in sight. Day after day, the sun beats down and the nights are chillingly cold. The only food and water available are what nature provides. It's a fight against the odds, a struggle against nature's fury and the crippling loneliness. This man, against all odds, managed to endure this ordeal. He used his knowledge, his instincts, and his survival skills to keep himself alive. He fished, he collected rainwater, and he kept his hope alive. His story is an ultimate testament to human endurance and the will to survive no matter what.